Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Medieval Knights. I am TJ West, and thank you for joining me on this Total War Rome 2 Macedon Grand campaign. I hate to admit it, the last episode, the War with Tylis, that is Season 1. That is going to complete Season 1 due to me deleting the save file, unfortunately. I restored Windows, I tried to see if I saved it to the cloud. Neither one of those happens, so that save file is lost, unfortunately. Well, because of that, we are going to start over again as Macedon. We're going to be taking the fight to Tylis, and we're going to try to be a little bit more defensive this time. So let's go ahead and start the campaign.
The barbarians are coming. Tylis in particular is a problem and must be kept in check. The Athenians continue to resent your rule. They may turn against you, or convince your Spartan allies to betray their treaty. No matter, faced with hostility from Epirus, Sparta should remain true, and may distract Epirus long enough for you to consolidate your rule at home. Conflict with the remaining successor kingdoms is inevitable, and you must be ready. Do not be afraid to seek military support from others if necessary. Rest assured, Macedon is the true heir to Alexander's legacy. It will rise once more.
Alright, yes we will. Alright, so this first objective issue is completely control 2 provinces either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. The reward for it is 2,500 dinars. Alright, so first things first, we're going to disband our navy. I want to increase our income. I want to turn that into a fishing port for food. We're gonna leave this guy up here. This guy, we're gonna get some slingers.
Are you ready to serve?
Disband them. Get 2 of them. Disband that one. And then we'll do the rest in hoplites.
Ready for battle.
Let's see, 500. Okay. Let's go check and see what's up with Tylis. We aren't at war with Epirus, Sparta, or anything like that. So we'll go to Antigonos and check on Tylis. And let's go ahead and research some stuff. Check on our faction. Demetrius II is a baby. He's doing alright. Okay. First few turns of the game are pretty simple. It's just trying to stabilize your regions at home, conscripting troops, and so on and so forth. Alright, Fustus returned home. I'm gonna have this guy come out. Oh, maybe not. Anything I can do here? Nothing without taking down our food. Let's go ahead and do this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll do that. Alright. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We need to fight Tylis. We need to take the war straight to him. There's 5 more. We're at 13 for that army. End the turn. Here soon I want to send our heir off to learning. I want to send him off to be tutored. Alright. I know there's a food shortage. That's why I did this here. So in 1 turn that'll be fixed.
We hunger for battle.
4 more hoplites. I'm going to bring him down and over.
Commander.
And we're going to move him over.
Advance.
He's going to go into Pella.
That path is blocked. At your command.
Okay.
The way is blocked. March. Make haste, men.
There we go.
Commander. Our path is
Alright,
blocked.
now they're not blocked.
We need good fighters.
Alright, end the turn. Oh, I'm not researching any technologies. Okay. Let's do this. It'll take 2 turns. It'll open up everything that we can research. And then we'll start focusing on... I think I'm going to do a military and then a civil. Ah, desertion. Okay.
At your command.
That's fine.
At your command.
There we go. So in 2 turns, that's going to be a full stack army.
Ready for battle.
This army can go back to Pella for now.
Hold this a garrison. Commander.
And then Antigonos is going to go attack
My
Tylis.
skills are yours. I do
Sabotage
enjoy
supplies.
battle sabotage. All is not
Opportune
lost.
failure.
The gods would not
Alright,
allow
so they have a bunch of levy freemen, a couple of light horse, Thracian warriors, Celtic slingers, nothing we can't handle.
We hunger for battle.
I do want to add another couple of horsemen though. There we go. Alright, end the turn. Alright, so he's still recruiting. Yep,
Ready
2
for
cav.
battle. Make haste, men.
Fortify.
You there. Get to work. Come,
There we go.
Fight with us. Commander.
Alright, so let's take these 2 out. I don't like javelins for some reason.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
There we go. Alright, let's research something here. Next thing I want to get is a skirmisher camp. We'll end the turn. Join war against
This enemy
Epirus.
must be attacked. Are you waiting on strategic advice from your gods?
I'm going to decline. I'm worried about Tylis, not Epirus. You're worried about Epirus. Alright, Alexandra, rebellion imminent, I know.
at your service. Sabotage.
Sabotage
An
him there.
excellent choice.
Successful!
By my hand,
Awesome.
it is done.
We hunger for battle.
And she increased in rank.
All
Alright,
men
so 20 out of
fall
20,
before me.
19 out of 20.
Ready for battle.
Let's do this.
Death and honor.
Fight! Let's fight! Welcome to the Battle of Byzantium, 267 BC. Now today we're taking on, this is our first battle with Tylis, in our war with Tylis. Both of these armies are pretty healthy. I kind of showed the unit comps just before the battle, for the title screen of the battle. So that way you could see kind of what each side is working with. Now I didn't go over them, which I can do now. So we have some Celtic slingers from Tylis, a whole bunch of levy freemen, which are some light spear infantry. We have the Oathsworn here, which is the general unit. It doesn't have a name on it, so we're just going to call them Oathsworn. And then over on the other side, now this map has two main attack points, and they're both bridges. So there's a bridge here, and then there's a land bridge over here. These are the only two ways across the river. So what I've done is I split my forces. I have my pikes and hoplites here, able to defend against the horse, the cav here with their infantry. They got some Celtic warriors, levy freemen. They got some Celtic slingers over here, quite a few of them. So let's go ahead and kick this off. Now to start with, I move my infantry up to kind of screen it and keep my slingers safe. And eventually I'll do the same thing over here once I get everybody over here moving. Now I'm not really going to use my cavalry much at the beginning. There we go. And there's the first, I guess, shots fired of the battle there. This side's still kind of trying to catch up. There's my general in between them. Alright, now I got my slingers slinging at theirs. And I'm pretty sure I put a pike unit on each side. At least I thought I did. Although this army may only have one pike unit. Alright, so good. They are actually attacking the hoplites. They're doing some damage there. 83 left. They've gotten 6 kills, still at full capacity. So I am setting them up to attack each of the slingers. I'm bringing my cavalry up just to kind of see if I can get a spot. Now over here I moved my infantry up a couple units. I decided to change my mind on that just because I couldn't get enough on the other side before they came in. So I'm going to try to fire down their slingers over there without getting my people killed. I'm going to focus them down one on each side first. Now over here I move my infantry up. They are going to cross with my cav. I'm going to send my cav straight over here. This battle, I actually lose my companion cav. They were such brave souls. They fought to the man, to a last man. And yeah, so they ended up completely dying. But right now they're going to get a great cav charge on these slingers. Come on. There we go. Get him. Alright. Let's back up a little bit. A few more companion calves still stuck behind. That's okay. Infantry's moving up. But now I have a cav unit in the back. And they're a pretty healthy companion cav unit too. I'm trying to ride them off so these levy freemen don't get to them. Now my other cav ended up coming around this way. I wanted them to go across the bridge, but they stopped and turned around and went the other way. And now they're starting to commit their units. Trying to get my companion cav out of there. It's okay, they could take on these light horse and they'll more than likely win, but if there's this spear unit nearby, then it's going to be much, much more difficult. Alright, so we're going to let them fight. We're going to check out this fight here. It's bloody melee. They're trying. Oh, he got him. Just a bloody melee there. Trying to protect the bridge. And then they kind of decided to go all in over here. And this fighting, that fighting for them is going to be much more difficult. So yes, the fighting is intense. Let's check on the companion cav. They're still running away, but the levy freemen are still there. So I back my infantry up and create a better defensible position. My slingers are also backed up. Alright. Just waiting for a chance to get through here. Let's bring up our thing again. Alright, so now I got my companion cav going after these slingers here. And there isn't much left of them. They're trying to run away. Trying to run away. Yeah. Awesome cav charge there. Unfortunately, though, they get caught up by this light horse unit and their general. This unit, the Oathsworn, trying to come back. So they've got 2 light horse nearby, which outnumber my companion cav by a lot at this point. And I'm just trying to get my companion cav out of there. I'm just trying to save them as much as I can. Trying to buy time. Because as you can see, this right flank here, the left flank of Tylis, is kind of open. Just a little bit. Which means, if I do it right, I might be able to sneak my cav units beside him here. And see what happens. Now those guys just kind of pulled away. So as you can see, I push. And now I'm going to send my units to slide through. Now unfortunately it's too late for my companion cav. They have 3 men left. 5 there, 11 there. So yeah, unfortunately they're just going to die. 1 left. And he's dead. Now here, my archers kind of decided to go into melee. Not sure why, I will end up pulling them out. But before they can react, check it out. Both of my citizen cav made it through the front line. And now they are at the back of Tylis. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to send them straight after these Celtic slingers. There we go. I'm going to send this unit after this light horse. That light horse is what killed my companion cav. Now these Celtic slingers are about dead now. They're running away, broken. This flank over here broke, finally. They are all done. They have no will left to fight. And I knew it was going to happen because they were getting kind of light on troops. However, this fight is still just a slugfest. Just a slugfest. And they just keep pushing. So at this point in time, I see these slingers coming back. And I'm like, nuh-uh. Nope, you're not going to do that. And since this flank has been won, for the most part, there's still 1 unit of Levy Freeman left. They're just going to kind of, these hoplite units should be able to take care of those pretty easily. Without losing too many units. Alright. Now here comes their general. Still very healthy. Just look at the bloodbath here. Bodies all over. Oh man. Now at this point I have reformed. I've got 2 hoplites here. I've got a pike unit here. And I pull my hoplites out. I want the general unit to crash against the pikes. I kind of need to reform them because pulling my units out messed up their formation. But they're sending Levy Freeman after the hoplites here. I've got Cav coming to hit them in the back. And now we've got a mass rout. Just a mass rout. And then I press. Press on their king. The Oathsworn. And then the cavalry, when they're done cleaning up these guys, they're going to come down and hit the back of the Oathsworn. Oathsworn are extremely good units. They fight really well. And there we go. Now the general has broken. And they are routing. Shattered. Which is now the time for the cavalry to clean them up before they can even get out. Once the general has died, we move on. There's still some of them in there. I don't believe we killed a general on this one. We might. If my cav decides to run them down. Looks like they're still fighting. They are. They're still killing. Here soon they'll run straight out and attack them again. 34. And there they go. We can speed this up a little bit. Alright. All we're doing is running down the Oathsworn here, the general. We want to eliminate him because it increases our chances of just eliminating that army just outright. And here we go. This should be it. It's extremely hard to see them when they're inside the cav like this. They left a couple of them standing. Just a couple. Let's check and see if we can find one. 5 left. This is for killing my companion cav. Alright, writing them down. And that's the battle, really. Let's check the carnage. Oh man, so many dead in the water. We made the water turn red with their blood. So many dead in the water. Let's check carnage here. Oh yeah, they just hit an immovable force. Unbreakable object of the pike wall. Couldn't get around it on either flank, even though they hit it hard. So it really prevailed against that massive infantry. Alright. I'm going to fast forward this so we can get to the results screen. Looks like they're just writing down the same things. And there we go. end the replay there and look at the results. So here we deployed 2,100, we lost 529, and we killed 1,770. Commontorius deployed 2,040, lost 1,781, and killed 504. If we look at our results here, our pikemen just did outstanding. 230 still healthy, 202 still relatively healthy. Our companion cavalry got 125 kills, however we did lose that unit. Our citizen cav did amazing with 188 kills and 106. So, oh, and our slingers, all 4 of them got over 100 kills. So all in all, I feel that was a great battle. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take it back to the campaign map. Alright. We're going to go ahead and release the captive. Now we did lose our companion cav, which is sad, but it's something that we're just going to have to live with. We're going to go back, get another cav unit.
Is that all? It is a great
give them their stuffs. Alright.
You can... No.
So he has 4 units left plus his spy. He's done. What do you have? 3, 4, another one there? Okay. Nope, not 3. Not those. There we go. Close enough. Alright, end the turn. Oh, Alexandra still needs a skill.
What do you wish of me?
I'm gonna have her be a thief. That way she can steal money from other, like, diplomats or champions, stuff like that.
These people are concerning. Will you not move your armies against them?
I will not.
When can you give the orders?
I am almost finished with Tylis, and then I can join your war.
You are honorable, worthy, and strong, and only fools would not wish to be friends with you.
I'm gonna accept this only because I feel like the Odrysian Kingdom is gonna take them over anyway. It'll protect my northern border, but... Alright, rebellion in...
Ready for battle.
Thracia.
For the gods! March! Leave none alive!
Alright, so we'll go ahead and take care of that.
I will see it
Reconnoiter there. Failed to sabotage anything. Oh, hey, look at that. Let's do a mustard field. Now we need to research some stuff. That's what I want. So in 3 turns, we can turn that mustard field into a skirmisher camp. And we're done with this turn. Moving on.
Only the greatest dare speak of peace to their enemies.
I want
Only
to destroy
the
you.
weak seek the death of all.
I seek the death of you. Only you. Alright, hidden agent exposed, child is born. Alright, so I want to take this and I want to send him off to tutoring, Demetrius II. So now he's sent off to tutoring.
Commander, kill them all!
There we go. And welcome to the Battle of Popoldeva 265 BC. We are playing Macedon, and we are going to be tackling some Thracian rebels here near the city of Popoldeva. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this off. We do have reinforcements coming from the west. Not quite sure if they're going to be used much. This army is pretty self-sufficient on its own. So first off, we have to find them. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. And we'll see we can find them. Oh, and we found them right here. Right there. So at this point in time, we react. Now that we see them, we send our army to react to it. So as you saw those yellow arms that went up there, that was telling my army to refocus. And yep, sending my cav to refocus. Now, the cav here is pretty beaten. Some of it. That's okay. What we want to try to do is knock out as many of these skirmishers as we can with them first. Just send a cav unit at each one. Alright, so we're going to speed this along until the cav get there. The cav gets to play for a while before the army gets there.
Riders, advance! Charge!
So you can see the guys up on the hill.
Forward! Engage!
They're going to try to run away.
Quickly now! Riders!
See, you have to be fluid with your cavalry.
Riders! At the double!
You have to be able to hit in multiple spots at once.
Forward!
Pull them back. Pull these guys forward. Pulls away the infantry away from this skirmisher side.
Riders! Riders! At the double!
Now, this cav got lucky and got 2 archer units. Thracian skirmishers and tribal garrison. Oh, too fast.
Riders! Advance! Engage!
So now we're going to attack the skirmishers that were left out
Riders!
and try to quickly get them off the field. Moving our cavalry around.
Engage!
There we go. Now this cav is going to help this cav take out these archers. Or the skirmishers, not archers. It's kind of difficult to get a good camera angle on this fight here. Yep, they're starting to break. Starting to rout. Check on the other side. We lost some cavalry, but that's okay. We ended up shooing them off the battlefield. Now we're going to bring them back to assist in this fight over here. And as you can see, in just this time, now our infantry has had a chance to catch up. So now our slingers are going to start slinging at them.
Quickly now!
They have no idea what's coming. Oh, my citizen cav got left out.
Advance at speed! You're forward!
I was multitasking elsewhere and must have forgotten to move him, but I move him now. It's going to pull that infantry unit away, which is fine. Now, apparently it's going to clash with them.
Withdraw! Riders, advance!
Pull my cav out. Bringing my slingers up. And their tribal garrison is going to try to go straight into combat. Like melee combat. My slingers, they're going to back off. And then come back and sling some more. It's very hard for them to get a good angle on them. But that's why my infantry is moving up now.
March! At the double!
And now these Thracian nobles are kind of out of place. I'm letting my cav rest at this point. They've done a lot of damage to the enemy army. And at this point, I'm letting my infantry get up there and get some kills. I let my reinforcement troops get up here and do some slinging. So we always had some reserves coming in. Our main unit of slingers is stepping up. And now they're going to start slinging with the infantry moving in for the kill. Not very good battle scenes on this one. They're rebels. They break pretty quickly. Die pretty easily. They don't really have good troops, like good armored troops, other than the warriors and the nobles. And even those, I mean... Put a good pike unit in front of them and nobody's getting through. Alright, so I'm trying to use my slingers to kill these guys. I put my cav into use again. Let's watch this charge. Yeah. Get in there and fight them. So now those two are taking out another skirmisher force that was caught out. We're under some pretty heavy missile fire, but that's okay. It's just one unit. Send our infantry to attack the tribal garrison while our skirmishers finish off these Thracian slingers. Now I move the pikes in on the Thracian warriors and the Thracian nobles. So both of these units, let me back up. Both of those units are pretty good units, but just because they have pikes here, or I have pikes here and pikes here, they're getting pushed back. Normally those two units would be very deadly. But as you can see, already lost half, already lost half. They aren't really being able to do much here. And that's where I like them. Cavs coming in to kill these guys. Just finishing up their skirmishers. Getting them off the battlefield. So we can focus the rest of our forces right here. Thracian nobles down to 15 men. And they are shattered. And so that's the battle, ladies and gents. We're going to clean them up here. Try to do a general kill against the Thracian nobles. We'll just go ahead and speed this along. Yeah, see. And there we go. Killing them all. Alright, so a decisive victory. We're going to end the replay here. So, according to this, we deployed 2,255 and we only lost 222. But we killed 614 men. Diadromes, the rebel army, deployed 780, lost 634, and he only killed 217. Now, to put that into perspective, the cavalry mainly carried us this time. They really forced the archers and their skirmishers, just basically their ranged infantry, into positions where they were caught out and away from their spear counterparts. And that really helped out. Now, we almost lost these 2 units. Hopefully we didn't. This unit's badly hurt too. Our pikes did some good work against our Thracian nobles. They only managed to get 67 kills, while the Thracian warriors got 65. Everything else got less than 50 for them. Really just all around poor. My slingers here did pretty poorly as well, with only 12 kills total. That's okay. I really used my cav there to take on their whole army, basically. And then we also have some of the infantry here who kind of got stuck in. 50 kills from this hoplite unit, 39 for this one, 4 for this one. All right. We're going to go ahead and enslave the captives.
You have further orders?
Just because they were already slaves and they rebelled. So we're just going to kill them, get them off the battlefield. And then we're going to move back south to go take Tylis.
Journey completed.
Alright, so we're still in our territory, so we should be able to heal once this disease brings death and suffering to our troops. Oh, yeah, plague. So we gotta wait for the plague to go away, and then we'll be able to replenish our units. That's a good defensive force there. We're just gonna chill out, wait here, see what happens. Alright, let's do this. Oh, unassigned tradition. Alright, we're gonna go with accomplished skirmishers, and then formidable spears. Alright, let's do this. Now we can end the turn.
Magnificence and greatness always come at a price. And our price must, by necessity, be high.
I'm gonna cancel that. I don't want RDI being able to go through my territory all willy-nilly like that. Oh, found by foreign forces. Yeah. Attrition report. Mission issued. Okay.
We hunger for
So now they're not diseased anymore, but they are missing a cav unit. So let's go back here. We will recruit 2 of them. There we go.
Fight with us.
And that'll help replenish our troops there. That's going to be about it. Alright, so next turn we should be able to ride off to Anthai.
How can I be
and see what we can do there.
They will never know.
Sabotage their supplies. Sabotage failed, that's okay. Increase in rank though. So let's do this. Okay. I kinda like that. No. +5 line of sight for parent army. Anticipating enemy ambush. We'll do that one. And then we're gonna send her back to this army here. Alright, let's end the turn. See what happens. Epirus is still a thorn in my side. Look at him. What are you doing with that many armies away from your hometown? Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to beat Tylis again. No, I don't want to give you military access. Research complete. Plague in Pella.
At your command.
What do you have? 8, 10, 5. I mean, we're gonna have to leave that army there.
Commander, make haste, men. At once. Is that all?
Fortify.
Look to the defenses.
Okay, we'll do that. Try to turn around this public order there. She is gonna come back.
Ever vigilant.
Alright.
You can call me Nix.
We need to research some stuff. So we got the skirmisher camp. Let's go ahead and research the Hoplite 3 barracks, then we'll focus on some civil issues. Okay, so Epirus's homeland was taken. I know. Alright, so are you
Ready
full
for
yet?
battle.
No. Disease and starvation. What do you have?
Ready for order.
Alright, you know what?
I'm
We'll just go
afraid
around
we
you.
Cannot. On the move.
You son of a...
My skills are yours. Mischief and mayhem.
We'll try to sabotage him again. We're gonna have to fight him.
You deserve
Ready
better.
for
Let's go here.
I'm sorry.
End turn. Another rebel army? Oh my god. These people. Okay. Welcome to the Battle of Thracia, 262 BC. Today we are taking on Tylis, and actually Tylis is taking on us this time. They have decided to attack us. They want to try to eliminate our main army, so we're going to let them. So I'm going to go ahead and play this and pull up the mini-map.
I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. But we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor,
Alright.
and all will be well.
Yes, fight with honor. Alright, so we're red because they are attacking, so they're the yellow force. Here they are. Starting to be able to see them now. It's just basically a lot like the army we had faced before. Except they have more mercenary warriors, so on and so forth. Alright, we're going to speed this along a little bit. Now, I will say I did have my cavalry out here in the wings, but I noticed that they were actually going towards my cavalry. So I brought them back, split them up, and we're going to see, or we're going to do it this way instead of trying to set up an ambush. Let's check out what these slingers see. We can see them. Now they're starting. Yep. And there we go. They can just see him over the horizon. Yeah, they got in 2 volleys and then pulled them out. Activate the cav. Get them moving. Now, they don't have any cavalry. I don't even see any light horse. Which is going to work in our favor. And their king is way back here. Alright, so the slingers are going. Bring the cavalry back. Trying to slip them through right here. As you can see, they're trying to general snipe me. So I pull them back. It's dangerous to pull them back like this because they're getting hit in the backs by the slingers. But it's something I have to do to get them out, just to ensure his safety. And while that's happening, my cavalry is taking care of their archers. This unit just stuck them in place so this unit could slip past. This unit over here is just having a heyday. Now I gotta try to get this cavalry unit out. So they're getting out of there. This unit I'm taking into these guys that they're attacking already. I'm just gonna run them through once that unit breaks. And as you can see, they're still sending infantry this way. Even though this unit of cav is attacking them up there. Now I engage both of my cav there at their skirmishers. And that pretty much wipes the field with them. So now they have no skirmishers that they can field here. Pull them out. Oh, they have 1 unit of skirmishers left. And they are greatly reduced. Now, these guys kind of clashed on the edge, and I didn't quite like how they ended up wrapping around a bit. So here soon, I'm going to send this unit over here to block off this side here. And there we go. Now my cavalry units are coming back to take out that archer unit, that skirmisher unit. Bringing this unit of cav back around because this side is clear. Now what we've done here is we've pretty much locked this Oathsworn up into a shield wall, taken care of these slingers, and then we're just going to exit out. See? Exiting out now. Yeah, they were able to get a volley off and it did a lot of damage to us, but we're going to run out now. Alright, let's check out this battle on the front line. So some of their levy freemen went up here. I'm blocking them with this unit of hoplites here, bringing this unit up to complete the line. Yep, push. Saw that massive push there. Oh yeah. The pike's just moving straight up to attack them. Hoplites coming in to support and engulf. We've got men running, slingers firing at their backs. This group was circled or encircled. There's still some fighting. Some are still here fighting it out. There's still some fighting here too. There we go. Now they're stuck in the V. Moved my slingers out to the side here so they could get a nice shot on the backs of those guys, which worked. My slingers here are slinging at these guys as they're running away, shattering them. I move infantry up to kind of screen it, just in case the broken ones come back. I'm trying to harass them enough to where they just rout and shatter off the field. So at this point, they're all shattered, they're not coming back. So I start focusing my infantry up this way, and my slingers another way. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to force the back of this Oathsworn unit to be towards my slingers. I'm going to use my infantry, kind of get them spun around, get them engaged in battle, and then have my slingers hit them in the back. So watch how I do this. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. Alright. Now they start coming up to engage. My slingers engage. And that's when I realize, hey, I can kind of manipulate this a little bit. There's this. Move them this way. A little bit more.
Yes, Commander.
Pull them all back. I'm pulling them back away from the general. And now we're hitting him in the backs. Yes. Now we're going to melt him away. "69 oaths sworn left." Move my cavalry in to attack them after the fact. They are shattered, but I want to kill the general. I don't want to put my cavalry in danger, though. So I'm not going to engage while my slingers are having fun.
Take him! Stop now!
And there we go. General is dead at that point. Alright, let's end the replay and take a look at the results. So we deployed about the same. We had 31 more men than them. However, we only lost 332 compared to their 1475. And the kills are just astronomically different. And I believe that is because of our Hellenic forces compared to their more barbaric forces. We're more unified as a unit, and we do more damage as a unit than as if we fought as single individual units, which is how they fight. So let's check this out. Our pike units did extremely well. One got 220, another one 146. Our hoplites held their own. They did pretty well, some of them getting over 60 kills. Our cavalry did awesome, one of them reaching over 100 kills. Our slingers all did amazing. One of them getting 130, and the rest of them all getting over 90 kills, with another one reaching 117. Now, if we compare that to the Tylis forces, Moratex, you can see that the kills are much, much different. Some of them barely even saw combat before they ran off the field. So, with that being said, we are hopefully going to be destroying Tylis very soon. Let's see what the campaign map has to hold for us in the future. Right. Yeah. Kicking the crap out of them. So, we only lost 300 troops. They lost over 1,400, almost 1,500. We're just going to release them.
Destination reached.
Alright. Wow. Both of us gained a level that way. Demetrius II. Nice. Alright. I want... Yeah.
For glory and honor! At once.
And now... Yeah, I'm not worried about that force.
Ready for all.
I want to go here.
How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Sabotage. An excellent choice.
Alright.
Commander.
Okay.
Come fight with us.
Well, we may as well get his army going.
Commander. Besieging.
Alright, we're going to end the turn. Oh, Antigonos needs a skill. He went up. I want to get this, and then I want to get the unit replenishment. Anyway, end the turn now. See what happens. Okay, so Epirus is attacking the rebels on my force, or on my land. We'll go ahead and not fight it. They have plenty to kill them. They don't need my help. We'll decline the attack. Non-aggression
The portents
pact.
are clear. A treaty between us would please the gods. I have no wish to offend them.
I think I'm going to accept this because they're at war with Sparta right now. I don't want to be at war with them. Not at this moment. Alright, so it looks like Tylis went up to attack Polpadeva. Yeah, see. What do they have? Whole bunch of infantry. That's okay.
Laying siege to the settlement.
And we should be able to just take this one straight out. And I think I only have like 2 turns to break that siege.
Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
So what we're gonna do is go this way. We'll stop that. We're gonna go this way with this 15 stack army. And the next turn, they're gonna break the siege.
You can call me Nix.
Sabotage their supplies if I can.
Trouble.
Successful.
Success is
Nice.
all I want.
Sweet. Increase in rank.
How can I be
All
of
right.
assistance?
I am going to do this. Upgrade that to number 2. After this fighting, I'm going to put her in that main army. Let's see. Sparta, Athens. They've driven Epirus out, which is probably why he's on my territory and plagued. Anyway. Alright, let's fight this battle. Welcome to the battlefield. This is the Battle of Anthea. Anthe? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Why don't you guys tell me down there in the comments how you pronounce that name? Antheia. Anthea 260 BC is what I'm going to go with. We are actually somewhat sieging, quote unquote, the settlement here. Really, there's no walls, so it's not really a siege. It's more of a pitch battle. But we are here to take the town. That's the gist of it. So I believe we are strong enough because Tylis left, or abandoned the city, basically, abandoned the town, to the sea and inland more towards Polpadeva, to, I think, run away and try to attack me where I'm not. But anyway, we're going to take this town from them, and let's get it started. So I'm going to speed up this first part until we finally get to some action. I believe this is the one where I just ram it straight down their throats right up here. And there's a simple way that I do that. I'm going to be putting my infantry as a wall right here. Put my slingers up behind them and just unload. Now, I told myself I wasn't really going to use my cav this match because they're pretty hurt. That one's got 19. Let me see. I got 19 here, 12 there, 4 there. So I really basically just said I'm not using my cavalry during this fight. I'm going to give them a break. Not even going to send them around to attack these guys when they get unloaded. I'm just going to leave them. My slingers are in place. Now, I don't send up my entire infantry retinue. I'm going to send some off here as reserves, some off here as reserves. And send up 3 main units in hoplite wall to block. Move my slingers to attack their slingers over here. Or the skirmishers that they got hidden. And we're hitting the backs of them, which is good. The problem is the angle is so bad that we can only hit about half of them. And my slingers on this side decide, hey, it's time to go in. Let's do this. Celtic tribesmen back off. They don't want to take on the hoplite wall themselves. Now they're thinking about it. Alright. So our slingers are going with theirs, and we have a clash. This fight here shouldn't take too long. All right. Fight! They're sending up more infantry here. Oh, and more infantry there. Coming out of the woodwork. Trying to put more men on that front line. We've got the Thracian warriors coming in on the right side here. That's the general of the town. Our slingers are going after their skirmishers here, since they're wide out in the open and my slingers can do it. And they're going to start melting away here shortly. Yeah. I mean, they're still able to throw some. But they're throwing at the hoplite wall here. And they're wavering down to about half of their total unit count. There we go, down below half. And now they're shattered. They're moving up more infantry to attack that front line, which is outstanding. That's exactly what we need. I'm going to go ahead and send up my pikes. They are the answer to these Thracian warriors here. The Celtic tribesmen, I'm not worried about. I'm really not worried about the Celtic tribesmen. They're medium spear infantry, but I have very heavy spear infantry on my front line. Now I send my pikes forward. Now comes the main fight. Just the stones going over. That unit is shattered now. They're out of here. Now their infantry just gets to run into a pike wall. I left my hoplites in here because I wanted them to plug the gaps that they already fill. And I marched some to the back there. I'm going to march some more up. Some of these reserves. Now I'm going to slide them over and try to capture these guys in between the two. If I can get them in between a pike wall and very heavy spear wall, it's going to be difficult for them to get out of. Yeah. And they're shattering. Already shattering. I put some slingers here to fire in, although they don't really need to at this point. The battle has pretty much been won here. I'm just letting my first line, or my secondary line back here, the rear line, eat them up. And there we go. Now my general is going to start throwing some projectiles. He needs to get some kills too. Yeah. That general is pretty accurate, man. Alright. So I believe now we're just doing some headhunting for the general. And we sent some cavalry over here just to make sure that we could stop him from escaping, but we ended up killing him. So we'll end the replay and take a look at these results. Our general got 22 kills just in the short time he was able to throw things. Our pikes did okay, one of them getting 124 kills. We had a hoplite unit getting 123 kills. That's amazing. Another one 97, another one 84. Those were our front line units. Our slingers, 3 of them did well. I mean, 40 plus is okay. They didn't really lose any men in their fight against the Thracian or the Celtic skirmishers that they were up against. However, this one only got 13 kills and took some pretty heavy losses. That kind of worries me. But at any rate, they deployed at 780, they lost 725, and they only killed 128. We deployed 1,499, we lost 134, and killed over 700. So that is definitely a win in my book. So let's take it back to the campaign map. Yep. Yeah. And we're going to occupy. So he's not done yet, but he isn't in a good spot either.
How can I be of assistance?
So we'll leave this guy here. We're going to do some of this stuff. Can't afford that this turn. We're going to go ahead and end the turn there. Next turn, this army's going to swing around and break the siege of Polpadeva. And that should be the end of Tylis. Alright, so he's attacking. It's really dumb that he's attacking. I mean, he has a lot of infantry, but only a couple skirmishers. Alright, we're going to fight this. Welcome to the Battle of Polpadeva 260 BC. Today we are being sieged by Tylis, and, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but it doesn't, this battle kind of perplexed me a bit. And when we get to the results, you'll see why. So I'm just going to go ahead and play this one. It's just the garrison force.
I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. But we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
Alright. I think that's him.
No flinching. Show them how noble Greeks behave.
Because it's the only one I see with a full face mask, including a beard. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and speed this up. I did not hold the walls because they were so spread out. I felt like if I held the walls in one spot, I would get attacked in the flank at another. So what I tried to do is funnel them, and you'll see me move my troops back. I'm going to try to funnel them into here. And that's going to be the plan. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. As you can see, they already have people scaling the walls. Their general here. Taking towers, gates over there. Now, the problem I think I ran into is this here is the capture point. That's the victory point. And I think I know why I got the end result I got. So their leader is coming over. We'll play it here. However, if you notice here, they've got some levy freemen, a small unit, heading this way. I wanted to stop that. So I took a unit of decent, you know, militia hoplites, very heavy spear infantry. 81 troops there. I brought them over this way to attack that levy freeman unit.
Attack, you sons of Ares!
Now I have my skirmishers, my slingers here, firing down onto the Oathsworn there. And as you can see, they're starting to capture the victory point. So I feel like Polpadeva is very difficult to defend. And I haven't really defended it that often. I think this might be the first time that I've actually had to defend this city, this walled settlement. You can tell they're afraid of the pikes. So now they have the victory point, and at this point in time, a countdown timer has started. So I start pushing my units forward. I can't be defensive anymore. Now, as you can see, I sacrificed my mob here just to lock these levy freemen in place and do some damage. What I didn't see was a secondary unit of levy freemen behind them until the last second, which is where you see me kind of move them off to the side here instead of straight on. And then I move them in to attack both units of levy freemen. Now, I do lose my mob here. They're kind of weak, moralist troops. What got to me was this here. Instead of my king staying in phalanx formation, he charged in like that. And now there's no formation to be had. So to try to save this, I try to move my slingers over to the side here to hit the backs of these Oathsworn. But my general is gone before they can even get back there. So now it's up to these hoplites here to do the best that they can against the 3 units of levy freemen that are here. And while they are still pretty healthy, they have these peltas here throwing stuff at them and all that. So it's actually a very difficult battle for them. This militia hoplite unit is doing great against these ones, against these two. They're actually winning that combat. And now, as you can see, they're weakened. It's because of the Oathsworn throwing stuff at them. Now, it looks like they are out of projectiles. However, with the general gone, I got a mass rout. So right there, that's the end of it. I think I might have ran out of time with the victory point. After they captured it, it ticks down, I think, 120 or 160 seconds. And that's how long you have to retake it. And I just couldn't do it in time. They blocked me the whole time. Just right here. And when my pike phalanx fell, that was really all it is. So I really feel like I kind of overlooked the victory point and didn't give it enough props. And the reason I say that is because I deployed 474, only lost 172, who killed 81, and we lost. They deployed 472, lost 113, and killed 171. So, to me, I could have played that better. But at the same time, it is part of the campaign, so I have to post it. So, there's the results of this battle, something I could have done better, but, well, you know, you have those days. So let's take it back to the campaign map. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm coming right back anyway.
We hunger. We take this settlement.
Yeah. Give me this shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Siege of Pulpodeva, 259 BC. Now, we lost Pulpodeva to Tylis on the last siege, but we had an army within range to counter siege it effective immediately. And that is going to reduce their ability to regain troops to nothing. They're not going to be able to kind of replenish anything since they took the city and suffered whatever losses they suffered, whatever few losses they did suffer. So we're going to kick this off. Just to kind of point things out here, I'm going to show a little bit of what I got going on here. I've got some hoplites going up there. They're going to be attacking the walls. I'm not worried about swordsmen up there because I don't think they have any. But that's what's going to be our first step.
Attack, brave sons of Macedon! When we have taken this place,
and I'm gonna...
our enemies kneel in chains before us, when their women and children beg for the mercy of slavery.
So cool.
Then we will have done a good day's work. Now, to arms!
Yeah, 2 arms. Alright, we're going to speed this along now that his intro is over. We'll slow it down when we get to the walls. Now, as you can see, I'll go ahead and play it here. They have some units up here, but they're halved. That unit's still healthy. That unit's at 21, so they have 1 full unit and then partials of the others. And we are going to spread out our attack here. So we're going to have 1 go here, here, about here, and then right here on the corner. The one on the corner, if there's nobody there, we're going to use them to effectively take this tower immediately.
For Macedon!
That way it can't shoot at us anymore. I kind of picked a good side because this tower can't shoot at us. And all we really have to do is take this part of the wall, slide down and take the gate, and we have stopped all of the archer towers from hitting us. Alright, so I think they are trying to get off the walls right now. But they're not going to be able to all the way.
On me!
Now they're going to start going up. Alright, this unit came to stop us from just following them down the wall. And here we go. Yeah. There's a lot of enemies here, but that's okay. You can see them fighting here, here, on every point. Except this one, really. They've won this side. So now I'm going to slide them over to take tower. These Levy Freemen aren't really going to be able to do much to them. $11, $10, $18. So they have a lot of depleted units up here. And our slingers are just going ham. Now these guys are free. I haven't moved them yet, but I will.
Advance! Hold! Engage!
Now they're gonna come and support this side. Maybe. They were meant to. But I realize these units are breaking, so they don't really need the support. This side is just fighting mercenary Thracian Peltis, so they don't really need the help either. However, I am going to stop this unit here because this unit's already surrounded by this unit here, and they are much better, so boom, done. Now the walls are clear, we've taken this tower, we're able to start moving down here. Which we start doing soon. So as you can see, their slingers moved off the wall down this way, came back, and now they're harassing us on the walls. They have a Celtic tribesman unit of 22 coming over. But at this point, even if they came up, there's just too many of my troops on the walls. Alright. And they are coming up. They brought another Levy Freeman unit up to try to take the arrow tower here. But again, they're light spear infantry compared to my very heavy spear infantry. It's not going to take much. This isn't a very juicy battle here. It's all my full units compared to their depleted ones. So there's that battle. This battle is still going on.
Prepare! Get ready! And cheer, you miserable sons!
Man, these peltasts are actually decent in melee. At least compared to my hoplites. Alright, now I'm starting to move my people off the walls.
At the double! Orders understood! Charge!
Maybe.
Double time!
Oh no, I went up to attack that unit there that snuck up behind them. And now they're gone. Now I'm moving my men down.
Double time! Back forward!
They're bringing up some more levy freemen to stop me. But I've got a full hoplite unit already down on the ground. And now a second one, almost full.
Positions! Charge! At speed! Orders understood!
I don't think I realized what was happening here. I was trying to figure out why they weren't just walking that way, and I don't think I realized there was an enemy there. However, that's fine. This unit is actually sliding down to take this gate there. That way we'll stop getting harassed by that arrow tower. And in the meantime, I'm moving my slingers up onto the walls. Man, these mercenary Thracian peltasts are just holding strong. Even though they're losing decisively. Alright, now these guys are done. They got one guy left and now they're dead. Their own slingers probably helped us with that fight. We just gotta kill him. Pushing my infantry up. Keeping that tower. Working on this one. And now it's done. Now it'll stop firing at them. Moving this infantry up. They're going to take some shots from the slingers. That's okay. That's what they're designed to do. While I get my slingers set up on the walls. And there they go. Finally broke them.
Defensive positions.
Now I'm going to slide that unit down to take this gate. And then I'm going to put my slingers over on this wall. That way they can fire down on these 3 units. Alright? So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. Just a forward. Not a fast forward. Just to show their progress. Once the slingers get to about here, I'll go ahead and play it. They're starting to sling now. But it's not enough, so I slide them back over more. Leave my infantry here so they don't back up anymore. Fit my slingers in place. Move over to this gate to take it. They should be able to. They have enough men. And now they're going to rain down death.
Hoplites ready!
There we go. That's the order. Yeah, they're steady, but they're retreating now.
Glory for Macedon!
And now they're breaking. They're wavering. 16 left. 14. And now they're shattered.
Attack, brave sons
Now I'm going
of
to send my
Macedon!
slingers to attack these other 2.
Follow me!
Bring my infantry down. Now they made it through, but they both get shot on the other side of the gate. So not a single one of them actually survived the battle. That entire unit perished. That one's at 1 and 1. So these two are going to perish as well. And there he goes. So now I move my infantry up to engage their Oathsworn. And as you can see, the unit that I attacked the gate with, I'm actually bringing up as well to hit them from the rear. I really didn't do anything with my cavalry. They just kind of stayed back here. They did get some action, as you could see, but they fared pretty well. It wasn't anything spectacular. Alright, now these guys are just chilling here, holding them there, while my slingers get off the walls and move up. I believe this unit is coming around this way. I've got more infantry pouring in from the ladders, some going around to the gate that we now control, taking the capture point again. I didn't move him up. I don't want this Oathsworn to engage him. I kind of want to take this without him knowing that I'm taking it. That way I can get set up and in position over here, and then I'll move them up and engage and show their backs to my slingers. See?
Marching order! Hoplites! Form phalanx!
So if I can pull this off, and I can get them to be attacking this direction, then my slingers can do a lot of damage. Bring my cav up, just kind of checking the place out. Just in case I need to hit them in the back with the cav. I choose not to.
Quick march!
It's a death sentence almost to my cav. Still losing men to the slingers, even with their fronts facing them. Alright, here we go.
Advance at speed!
They're gonna move up, get into formation.
At speed!
And now here we go. Now the unit's losing decisively. They had to turn around. And now the slingers are just tearing them up. Hear them? Run my cav in. And there we have it. We have taken Pulpadeva again. So we're going to end the replay and look at the results here. Let's see. We had deployed 1,500 and we lost 275 while killing 646. So we did great there. Definitely gave more than we got. Cambotrix, the Tylis general, who had taken Pulpadeva from us, deployed 769 and lost the majority of his army. So if we look at the totals here, we had a hoplite unit getting 198 kills. That is just outstanding. None of theirs really did well, except for this slinger unit got 62 kills. This peltis got 32 kills. I believe that's the peltis that was on the walls that I just could not get to break. Otherwise, 36 kills from them, 83. General and the other pikemen, or General and pikemen didn't really see combat. Cavalry did okay. They got 40 kills each, almost. 34 from the last one. So not too bad. Not too bad. At any rate, we took Pulpadeva again. So let's head back to the campaign map. Nice. We got 500 dinars for doing it. Occupy. Increase in rank. So I don't think Tylis is destroyed quite yet. I think they have a navy that's still out and about somewhere. That is,
Ready for orders.
what's waiting for it? Let me see, what is
At
up
your
with this?
command.
Alright, so they are healing.
Commander. We hunger for battle.
Okay. Let's do that.
Ready for
We're gonna
orders.
bring this guy back home, our main army.
Gathering supplies.
Oh, I need 536 for that. Alright. Alright, we're doing okay. Let's end the turn. Oh, Cosmos needs a skill. He did just lead the army against Popodeva. Do the same thing with him, strategist. And end the turn. Yeah, see? Tylis has one army left. Alright, so there is a rebellion. What do they have? We're gonna go ahead and attack them.
To battle!
Yeah, well, come back.
Wipe them out!
I'm going to auto-resolve this because we're going to win. We have over 3,000 troops here against their 450. I just don't feel like taking the time to search the map for 4 units. So we're going to auto-resolve this. Balance the stance. And the rebellion has been crushed. Enslave the captives because they were slaves. And there we go. Okay, so let me get this changed over now. He's going to go over to Pella. She is going to go down to here.
As
What do you have?
command.
Oh, that's
There
why
is
you're not
more
attacking
I could
anything.
do.
Okay. So that's okay. They have a fleet of 4. That's not going to be enough to take Anthi, I don't believe. So we should be okay. I need to research technology and Griffin's Grace.
Commander.
So not there.
We
This guy.
hunger for battle.
Again, accomplish skirmishers first, then spears later. Let's do some research. We need some, this stuff. We need better wealth. Let me see, is there anything I can do? No. Alright, end the turn. Alright. Capture any settlement. Alright. Oh, so now Epirus is gonna... Alright, so I guess this army has to move again. It's gonna go down to Anthi.
Ready for battle.
We're gonna go here. 1326. That's why I don't have enough.
At your command. March.
I don't believe Epirus has any territory left. No, they're dead. Alright. So, end the turn there. Because I don't think we can do any more upgrades. End the turn, and we're moving. See what happens now. Nothing. I'm gonna have to make a fleet. What is this? Polpadeva. Oh my god, that rebellion force is attacking Polpadeva. Welcome to the Battle of Polpadeva, 257 BC. We are defending Polpadeva that we just took from Tylis against some Thracian rebels here. Now, the only thing I really have to worry about are the warriors and the nobles. The skirmishers aren't really, in the tribal garrison, are not worrisome. but those 2 units are. So while I go through this unit composition and everything, I'm going to go ahead and push play.
Soldiers, we are the shields of our people.
So as you can see, my units are all depleted. I have 32 pikemen for my general unit. I've got 2 militia hoplites at 44 units each. I've got some mob, but they're very weak. And then my slingers are at 33 out of 90. So we have seen better days, for sure. Alright, we're going to go ahead and speed this up. I put them in position just in case they came to those. Put mob up on the walls to slow them down, but then I changed my mind. I decided mob will probably be useful to help stop a breakthrough somewhere. Just plug a gap for a minute. Alright, now that they're about to hit the walls, we'll push play. First unit up is Thracian warriors. And they are getting peppered from my arrow towers. See them fall? So they are losing people to the arrow towers still. And there go the slingers. So it looks like they're all going to this one area. So I moved my infantry over to provide support, my militia hoplites over to my pikemen to provide support. Although these guys are just going to do an amazing job. And we could just watch right here. I mean, they come down, they get stabbed, they die. And now come in militia hoplites to help secure the flanks of the pikemen. Just to provide some backbone. And now we can see the poor souls just funneling straight down into this grinder of death. So at this point, what I'd like to point out is they've pretty much sent everybody to this one spot. Except for one unit. And he's coming up last. The Thracian nobles. And you'll see where he goes. I mean, you could probably already kind of tell based on where I was looking, but... Now these skirmishers are dead, dying, gone. They just keep funneling down into this grinder of death. And as you could see, I could tell the king is moving that way. And now this side is clear. Boom, done. All of those units ground up. So now I shift focuses and I slide my units over to the other gates. I'm not sure where he's going, but I want to make sure I get there first. If I can keep him from spreading out, we can win this right here, right now. So you see, he went to this tower to get down, and then they shifted and started coming down this tower. So I send them into combat. Alright. So now it's kind of a mushy mess. So I form it back up against this gate here.
Yes, Commander.
And now I'm sending in mob just to kind of secure the flank here. It says they're winning at this moment. Probably because they're attacking, yep, these hoplites in the flank. So now those hoplites flee. Now they're wavering. I bring over some mob just to provide some moral support. Mob are not good in close combat, especially against Thracian nobles. Thracian nobles are pretty serious, deadly fighters. And I'm going to show you why. They use that Falk's blade. However, my guys are given just as good as they get. So now I pull back a little bit. Pull back my general. And I let my slingers loose on them, and that's all it took to break that general unit. So let's look at the results here. So my general, my pikeman unit, killed 213 of them by himself. He had a little bit of help from the slingers, not much. Some help from the militia hoplites, but really he just carried that all himself. If we look here, the Thracian nobles did end up getting 119 kills. That is outstanding against my forces, actually. And I'm actually kind of impressed by what they did there, because these Thracian warriors got 2 kills. They really didn't do anything. The skirmishers, again, didn't do anything. It was all the generals of these two factions. So let's see, we deployed 236, we lost 139 and killed 279. We gave twice as much as we got. The enemy deployed 420, they lost 339 and killed 125 of us. So with that being said, we're going to take it back to the campaign map. Slave. Now what are you going to do?
Commander. At your command. I want hourly patrols.
You can call me Nyx.
Okay. I need a fleet. Demetrius Carlos. There we go.
Ready for orders. We're going to need a bigger fleet.
Alright, and let that go just for a minute.
At your command.
These guys are good. That's fine. End the turn. So I'm hoping that they will stay there until I get my fleet around and can just take the fight to them. That's what I'm hoping.
You have recruited so many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep.
I know.
Capturing new territory would spread the cost as well as putting your troops to good use.
Don't want that. Just want to kill this navy that's outside of my force. We're going to refuse that person. Let's see. They have 4. And they have 4. Alright, yeah, I'll do 3 more. 1 more turn.
How may I serve you? Sabotage. An excellent choice.
I'm actually going to come this way.
I'm afraid we cannot.
It is done.
There we go.
Ready? Kill the cowards!
Yep, just got to kill them.
We hunger for
This army's good to go. Just 3 more of those, and we're going to attack. We'll do that one. We need the food more. And the turn. The funds will fix themselves as soon as I can attack.
There are not enough funds in your treasury to build anything this turn.
I know.
Increase taxation and trade.
Don't need to.
It is an honor for death and honor!
Stay within range. Stay within range.
Put your backs into it, you men!
Nice. Yes.
Leave none alive!
Yes. Attack. Welcome to the Battle of Pontus Thracius. It's the naval battle between Macedon and Tylis, and this is the final battle against Tylis before this faction is destroyed. So we are playing as Macedon. As you can see, we have 7 ships here compared to their 4. So we're basically just going to go up to them and throw projectiles. I'm not going to try to sink ships as much as normal, so I'm really just going to see what happens here. So we're going to go ahead and play this and get this started. And I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this until we get closer. As you can see, I'm delegating responsibilities, and then I change my mind because I don't want them crisscrossing. But it's too late, and it happened. And so we're just going to get close and throw projectiles. Now they're all low. That one has 18, 13, 18, and 13. So it seems like they're going to automatically go straight for sinking us. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sink them. Oh, and they do get one. However, we give more than we got. And now we got 2 more to worry about. And I don't think this ship knows what it's doing at this point. They are trying to take out my general, but it's not working. And now they're both dead. Just going through trying to sink that ship, and I finally give up. It's not worth it. So that was kind of an easy naval battle. They started already half-cocked, you know, not even with enough troops. We'll go through the results here. 0, 3, 5, and 1 from them. That's obviously just horrible stats. We did lose an entire ship because they rammed it, but that doesn't count towards kills towards them. It just counts towards losses for us. So we deployed 463, we lost 62, and we killed 58. They deployed 67, lost 66, and killed 9. So that kind of shows you the superiority of the ships that we had. We almost doubled them. So with that being said, that ends Tylis. So we're going to take it back to the campaign map. Yeah, faction destroyed. We're going to release the captives.
We still have a good win.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, now let's bring this fleet back. And actually, we're just going to straight up disband them right now. There we go. That's going to fix our treasury a little bit.
At your command.
Take care of this guy. And attack. Welcome to the Battle of Thracia, 254 BC, where we, Macedon, take on the Thracian rebels that have popped up in our territory. And our goal here is to crush them, end the war with Tylis, because we've already destroyed them with that naval battle at Pontus Thracius in 254 BC. So this will complete the episode for Season 2, Episode 1. So why don't we kick this off and watch the carnage. I'm going to start the battle with some cav play. So we're going to kind of follow the cav a little bit. Now this is a very skirmisher heavy army. As you can see, Thracian skirmishers, tribal garrison, all of these have skirmisher capability. Thracian slingers. Their Thracian warriors are in the back, Thracian nobles in the back, and more Thracian warriors. So we're going to try to shoo the slingers and the skirmishers out using our cav to scare them. And then surround them and get them when they're away from the infantry. So as you can see, it's starting to work. They're starting to run. They're starting to run away. Now this unit is already engaging this one. Now I'm going to back them out and then send them again. Just that feigned little... Am I going to be there? Nope, I'm going this way. And then they get to go straight into there. Now I've got 2 units here to make quick work of these Thracian skirmishers. I've got 1 unit up here just to hold them off. So now that this unit is broken, I'm going to move them away from the infantry. I'm going to move them away from the infantry now that they're broken. Now we're going to bring them back. And as you can see, their front lines are a mess. They don't know what they're doing. Move them off. We want to keep them away from the infantry. Bring those guys back in to finish off the broken ones. And now they see my units coming up the hill. So they're going to try to engage them with as much as they can that's left from our attacks here. Now that they are broken, I can circle these guys around and hit these in the rear. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to let my cav rest at that. Because here's my army. I'm going to let these guys kind of chill over here. I'm going to move them because they can still be shot at by the slingers. And here we go. Now I'm shooting at his Thracian nobles there. I want to soften them up. Now their guys are more focusing on my infantry here, and that's great. That's what I want to happen. I'm kind of sliding them over as I bring more troops up. So let's see, where's their general? The general's hurting pretty bad. Alright, so now they're going to start engaging. Now I slide to anchor this guy on the corner and bring him around because that's where they were trying to go. Now I'm going to bring my cav back up this way. Let my slingers do some damage to the tribal garrison. Sending these guys out this way. Because I feel like they can take out that tribal garrison. Moving my pikes over because this hoplite unit is attacked in the rear and unit losing decisively. So I want to support them with the stronger unit and then pull them out if I can. My cav did get this tribal garrison. And they also are hitting their general in the back. Now I'm going to wheel them out because that stops them from attacking and unleash my slingers on them. And now their archers, their skirmisher force is completely gone. And there we go. And that's how you save a hoplite unit. If they're in trouble, put some pikes up there. Put some pikes up and just let them smack into it. These Thracian warriors have had enough. They're gone. They're sick of fighting. These Thracian nobles are even wavering. These guys are broken, shattered now. And now here we go, headhunting the general of these Thracian rebels. Putting his head on a pike to any future rebellions that might pop up. We will squash you. We will kill you. Just submit. Just kidding. But no, I do try to kill generals. Just saying. And so by the time the this battle ends, the general will be dead. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Just because it's just us running them down. We've already won the battle. Got a unit gaining a level there. And there we go. So let's take a look at these results. So my Cav coming in clutch. One unit getting 213 kills. Another one getting 44 and 35. My infantry doing okay. Getting 50 kills, a couple of them. 80 for one of them. And one of my slingers was just lethal today. Getting 77 kills. If we compare that to their units, they had a skirmisher unit getting 65 kills. It's actually pretty decent against my guys. But their slinger unit got 0. Their nobles got 18 kills total. That kind of sucks for them. Their warriors did okay against my cavalry. That's pretty much what they fought the whole time. So if we look at the numbers, I deployed 1470, lost 357 and killed 655. They deployed 859, lost 660, and killed 354 of my troops. So that should be the last battle for Episode 1, Season 2 of the Macedon Grand Campaign, Rise of Antigonos II. We're going to go ahead and continue. Alright, and enslave them.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, one more attack, and they're done. Auto-resolve, because we don't really need to fight it. Aggressive. Cut him down. Enslave him some more. Okay, so we need to heal up some troops. We'll do it here.
We hunger for battle.
And Apollonia looks like they are beat up a bit. Oh, that would be why they went up to Epidamnos. Sparta is staying to the south. So I think here would be a good spot to save it and end this episode. Thank you again for joining me with this Total War Rome 2 Macedon Grand Campaign, stabilizing Thracia. So today we kicked butt, we destroyed Tylis, stabilized some of the rebellion forces that popped up in the region, and with that being said and done, this concludes Season 2, Episode 1. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please feel free to click that like button. That really helps the channel out. As well, you can click subscribe and ring that notification bell to be notified when I go live or upload another video. So thanks again, and as always, let's keep it medieval, people.